Secret breakup. Sussex is obligated to maintain the facade of a unified front in order to safeguard their professional pursuits. Hello, and with all the regal splendor befitting the royal family, we extend our gracious welcome to the Princess Diana News Channel. It's with immense pleasure that we invite you to once again embark on a journey into the enchanting realm of royalty. Let's move on to the video. At this stage, it is widely acknowledged that Meghan and Harry's professional endeavors are not thriving. In a notorious move in 2020, they chose to abandon their royal responsibilities in order to pursue success and recognition in the world of Hollywood. However, they have been unsuccessful thus far and have experienced failure. Indeed, they have occasionally earned some profits by maligning the reputation of Harry's relatives. Their Netflix docu-series titled Harry and Meghan performed decently. Despite the appearance, the viewership numbers were significantly exaggerated. In January, Harry's novel Spare was published. They asserted that it held the record for being the fastest-selling non-fiction book in history. However, it seems that the sales numbers were exaggerated and the book has not performed favorably since that time. In reality, the product has found its way into discount bins as it fails to attract consumers. They entered into a financially lucrative agreement with Spotify, however, their inability to create valuable content ultimately resulted in disappointment. So, not only were they fired, but it seems like their agreement with Netflix is also in uncertain territory. Netflix has no intention of extending their contract beyond 2025. Simultaneously, they have financial obligations to fulfill. They are obligated to cover the expenses of their Montecito McMansion, including mortgage payments and maintenance. They are responsible for covering the costs of their own protection. They are responsible for covering their public relations expenses, and it's also worth mentioning the significant financial investment made by Meghan in her cosmetic enhancements. She needs to find a way to maintain that. Nowadays, there is a regular circulation of articles exploring Meghan and Harry's ongoing endeavors to generate income for themselves. There are rumors circulating that Meghan is on the verge of finalizing a deal with Audible. I will only believe it once I witness it with my own eyes. According to our sources, it appears that she is eagerly seeking the opportunity to secure the lead role in Kevin Costner's upcoming project. Certainly, she can continue to indulge in her unrealistic fantasies. That particular choice holds a special place in my heart. We've been informed that there will be a collaborative effort between them and the Kardashians, where they are set to make a special guest appearance on the Kardashians' Hulu program. I am confident that it could indeed occur, and I will find amusement in witnessing it. However, the truth remains unchanged. Harry and Meghan are in need of financial assistance. There is a prevalent rumor circulating lately about the marital issues faced by Harry and Meghan, and I am wholeheartedly convinced of its credibility. In light of the numerous failed transactions, it is evident that they are currently experiencing significant stress. They fabricated an imaginary scenario where it was us against the world, which in actuality had no basis in reality. As a consequence, their illusionary construct is now collapsing. It is only natural for them to turn on one another since they cannot hold themselves responsible for any of the issues at hand. Given their personalities, it is highly logical. According to a recent article on page 6, it has been suggested that Harry and Meghan might not actually be in a genuine relationship. It is proposed that they might be forced to maintain the appearance of being together solely for the benefit of their professional pursuits. According to royal expert Luella Alderson, Harry and Meghan have a promising partnership that can generate significant financial gains for their family in the long run. Although they pursue their own separate goals, their collaborative efforts have undoubtedly brought professional benefits to both parties as well. Her words are actually very logical. Harry and Meghan, particularly Meghan, when they embark on their separate paths based on his strong network, Harry would likely thrive independently. However, Meghan, absolutely not. She eagerly covets Harry's royal status and is in great need of his influential relationships. By herself, she lacks significance. If Meghan and Harry were to contemplate splitting up, this royal expert anticipates they would choose to emulate the approach taken by celebrity pairs such as Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith, as well as Meryl Streep and Don Gummer, who managed to conceal their separations from the public eye. To begin with, she mentioned that the media spotlight on their breakup would pose a challenge, particularly since they have their children's well-being to consider. In recent news, it was revealed that Will Smith and Jada Pinkett have actually not been in a relationship for the past 7 years, despite the public perception they projected to protect their professional lives. Given Meghan and Harry's circumstances, it is quite logical for them to embark on this particular journey. Despite lacking true Hollywood status, they still regard themselves as the elite of the industry. Therefore, I could observe Meghan urging Harry that it is crucial for our professional paths to continue the facade. Now, undoubtedly, it is in the best interest of Meghan's professional trajectory. This has no bearing on Harry's professional trajectory. I highly doubt that Harry has any aspirations for a Hollywood career. However, even in the absence of their union, it is highly probable that Meghan still possesses a certain level of influence over Harry for various undisclosed motives. According to the royal expert, it is typical for famous individuals to present a unified image to the public. Even if they have been leading separate lives for years, they might decide to portray themselves as a resilient and content couple. And ladies and gentlemen, this could possibly clarify the strange pictures we witnessed of Meghan and Harry feigning a romantic getaway. To put it mildly, it was incredibly strange. Consider the manner in which they engaged with one another upon their arrival in Atlanta. The atmosphere was incredibly tense, as if it could easily be sliced through. Initially, I questioned why Harry would agree to participate in this plan. It is evident that Meghan stands to gain greater advantages from it. However, upon reflection, I understood the reason behind it. In my opinion, Harry most likely prefers to avoid any form of media attention. Certainly, Meghan's main focus revolves around safeguarding her strategic Hollywood resurgence. In Harry's case, I believe it is primarily about evading media interference. Alderson also mentioned that celebrity couples often maintain the facade of being together in order to evade the inevitable spotlight from the media and public, safeguarding their reputation and personal brand. There has been much talk and speculation that Meghan and Harry traveled to the Caribbean with the intention of resolving any issues in their marriage. It is believed that they are attempting to mend their relationship by enjoying a romantic getaway together. Alderson mentions that Harry and Meghan are frequently subject to examination. Perhaps, given the constant scrutiny and interpretation of their actions, they simply require some personal time. I find the theory intriguing and plausible, yet I remain skeptical. If that was truly the case, why did they feel the need to orchestrate a peculiar paparazzi photograph? If their intention was to privately resolve their issues during this vacation, why did they ensure a detailed article about their trip was published in the Daily Mail? Additionally, there was input from another relationship specialist who believes that Harry and Meghan face numerous challenges due to their royal status. According to her, they are burdened with extra obligations and intricacies associated with being part of the royal family. Furthermore, she emphasized that the expectations and societal pressure for maintaining a cohesive family unit are significantly higher for them compared to other couples. While I understand the premise, I remain unconvinced. Currently, how many individuals truly express a desire for Harry and Meghan's relationship to endure? Take a moment to contemplate the matter. When the news of their divorce is finally revealed, it's highly unlikely that any of us will be caught off guard. Despite Mansfeld's admission, it becomes clear that appearances can often be deceptive in such relationships. According to her, Charles and Camilla's example proves that members of the royal family can engage in discreet affairs consistently for an extended duration. However, I firmly believe that Harry and Meghan are nowhere near the possibility of unofficially separating. There is a possibility that they possess intelligence. They recognize the importance of maintaining a balanced and harmonious relationship, which encompasses both personal autonomy and quality time together as a family. I respectfully disagree with her opinion that their intelligence could potentially be the reason. Repeatedly, their lack of intelligence has been demonstrated. So, the key to understanding the current state of their marriage lies in observing their nonverbal cues. We need to pay attention to the indications. This is something we can have faith in. We can have confidence in our own instincts. It is not wise to place confidence in these flattering articles featuring both individuals. When observing their body language, it is evident how close they were at the start of their relationship. They were unable to refrain from touching each other. They constantly sought physical contact, engaging in public displays of affection such as kissing and embracing inappropriately. I found the sight deeply repulsive. However, nowadays, their public displays of affection are almost non-existent. Their gazes no longer hold the same intensity when they meet. In the past, they would exchange such things with one another. The sight of adorable, pleading eyes from a puppy is no longer common. Harry consistently appears unhappy in the presence of Meghan. It appears that Meghan may be displaying signs of anger towards him due to a likely reason. However, it is evident that whenever they are in each other's presence, their desire is to be apart from one another. That is a trustworthy statement as it aligns with our own observations. I strongly believe that they have already ended their relationship. I am inclined to believe that the rumors we heard several months ago about their separate living arrangements were likely accurate. I am unsure of their specific whereabouts or place of residence. Meghan and Harry differ from an ordinary couple due to their unique concern for their unseen children. The explanation for that scam is going to be quite challenging, to say the least. Before they can officially announce the separation, they will need to devise a clever narrative to explain the situation. I anticipate that we will eventually be informed about their impending divorce, but before that happens, they need to properly align all their affairs. Our video is up to here. Kindly share your thoughts in the comments section. As usual, please give this video a thumbs up and share it with anyone who might find it interesting. And before you leave, if you haven't already, click the subscribe button to stay updated with all the latest content from the Princess Diana News channel. Thanks for joining us, have a wonderful day, and I'll be returning soon in upcoming videos.